So if you've been following part one of the cheap Range Rover, you'll know that we in fact have a very broken Range Rover, which in the last episode, the broken Range Rover seized its own engine. So today we've been down at MDRS in concert and we have picked up a 4.4 TD V8 for said broken Range Rover. So what I'm now going to do is shoehorn this 4.4 TD V8 out of the back of the Discovery 4 with an old engine crane. Let's get it on the floor and have a look at it. Now that was an absolute mission by yourself, thanks to a certain zesty drink. Can't show the brand for copyright, but that's not fun by yourself. That engine weighs a lot, especially doesn't help if the ground's not level either. So now the problem is, this floor's not level. So the engine crane has now dug into the floor. So let's get that moved. So now that that's out the back of the Discovery, out where it was, this is the 4.4 SD V8 twin turbo engine to go in our cheap L405, which isn't actually here at the minute. Need to bring that up on Monday. But this one's out in L322. So what we need to do next is get the engine out of the L405, get this on the stand, get them stripped down to a point where we can see what we're going to use off the L322 engine. Obviously the block and the heads are going to be the same. However, not too sure what else will be the same. So we're going to have to potentially build this one from the ground up, apart from the bottom end and the heads. Quickly and check and make sure that this engine turns over by hand. A fair bit of compression, which is not too tight. There we go. Turns over by hand. Ready to go. I'd like to say a big thank you to the lads down at MDRS for supplying this engine for us. As well as that, I'd like to say thank you for them for helping us get it into the back of the car. And for a run in the supercharged Discovery 4, which I'll put a video in after this one. What a machine that is. now gonna get a new battery on the Range Rover, get it over at the workshop. The Range Rover up at the workshop, courtesy of the old B38. As you can see, the cheap Range Rover is now up at the workshop. We're going to get ready to take the engine out. There's the new engine ready to go in.